on the Spanish ones are they're all speaking Spanish, and I'm trying to follow along with somebody translating it so I can say I learned a little Spanish.
And what are you playing?
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
Okay, say hi to everybody.
I'll go in a group here.
Okay, say hi to everybody.
Hello, everyone.
And so, what are we doing?
Right now, we're just kind of chilling for the evening. Gonna get up in the morning, finish out our day, and go driving and all that good stuff.
Oh, okay. So, we've been teaming since, what, February?
Yep.
And this is now July, right? Yeah. And what do you think of teaming with your wife so far? What are the pros and cons?
Oh, I didn't know this was an interview. Now.
Yeah, it's an interview.
Well, it gets cramped in here every once in a while. You know, we have to adjust our sleeping schedule so the other person can sleep decent and be able to drive. So, other than that, hey, I think it's pretty cool. You know.
Would you say we get along or fight more?
We fight more to get along.
We fight more to get along? And what is it that we fight about?
Getting along.
Getting along. Okay, you and I were both trainers, and you definitely have a different style in handling the truck than I do. What would you say is aggravating with my style versus your style? In your opinion?
I'm more laid back
Uh-huh.
and just let it flow.
Uh-huh.
Where you're right on top of it. It's got to be this way or it's fucked up.
You're not supposed to cuss. No cussing.
I'm sorry. I apologize. Lord, I apologize. People start breaking this down. We're getting
Okay, now you're just stealing from Larry the Cable Guy. But okay, so define that I'm more on top of it. What does that mean?
It has to be in order. Basically, I would say, if I really had to throw it out there, you're a perfectionist about it.
Okay.
It has to be a certain way or it's wrong. I mean,
give an example.
Backing into a spot. If it ain't straight, it's wrong. Me, it's in there, ain't it?
And would you say that we have learned anything from each other?
I don't mean this in a bad way. Like I said, you tell me how to drive, I'll tell you how to back.
But I get kind of pissy with you when you're trying to tell me how to back.
You tell me to shut up and stand over there in my corner. So, okay, fine. And then when I do that, I'm doing that wrong. So, I can't win on it. So,
No, wait. To clarify that, when you're standing towards the back of the truck, and I actually need eyes on the ground so that I don't hit something, and you're just standing there with your hands in your pocket, that doesn't help me.
Well,
but
in my
you
defense,
do. No, wait. But let me finish. Let me finish. No, let me finish.
No.
When I know what I'm doing and I'm not afraid of hitting anything, that's when you decide to go, come on back, come on, cut it to the left, cut it to the right. That's when I say, knock it off, I know what I'm doing. So now that I've finished that.
But in my defense, when you tell me to let you do it, and you say, the only time I need you to stop me is if I'm going to hit something. So I'm standing back there, okay, well, she ain't going to hit nothing yet. Not yet. Hey, wait! And then, okay. Then I get jumped at for that? No, okay. So next time
you don't get jumped at for a lot of things, though.
Nah, other than that, we do pretty good.
So, what's your favorite part about teaming with your wife? He's playing his game.
The bonding.
The bonding?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Because I don't have to hang up the phone and then go, okay, now what's she gonna do?
Right. Right.
Damn, you're right here. It's not
No
like,
cussing. I'm right here. I get it.
I mean, you're right here. It's not that I don't trust you or anything like this. By all means, I 100% trust you.
Right.
It's just other people I don't.
Right. It's just like I trust you. Okay, so let me tell you how much I trust this guy. I was asleep because I had finished my shift and everything, and I woke up for some reason. I guess it's because we're both ex-trainers. If this truck stops for an extended period of time,
more than 30 minutes.
You mean more like 3 minutes?
10.
Yeah, right.
No, we can make it 10 minutes.
Then we both have a tendency to wake up and peek out the curtain and see what's going on. I guess it's just an instinct. Anyway, so I woke up and we were at a fuel island, and you know, I could tell that we were getting fuel because, you know, the nozzles were in the tanks and everything. And my husband is standing outside the truck, nervously looking up into the truck because he never knows what my mood is when I'm going to wake up. And there's this woman standing there talking to him, and she had her back to me. But anyway, so I was like, okay, you know, no big deal. And as soon as my husband realized I was awake, he immediately was introduced me to this girl named Lori, and she and her husband, they team drive for FedEx. Really, really nice people. And but it was kind of funny because Dallas walked away and Miss Lori started talking to me some more. And one of the things that she said was, "You just don't know how much your husband loves you." And I said, "Yes, I do." So anyway, so yeah, but I don't know. It just never. Now I tease my husband from time to time, don't I, baby? Going, okay, step away from the husband. Honey.
Step away from the net.
Yep, that's right. So anyway, but I would say that our relationship has definitely gotten stronger since we started teaming up. What would you say?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Yeah. So, anyway, but we just wanted to touch base with everybody and say hi, and we are safe. We're loving our lives. And now, Dallas, real quick. You left Prime before I did, and I know that a lot of people were going around saying that I got you fired from Prime.
Yeah.
What was the real story of why you left Prime?
I had been at Prime for 10 years. Whenever I decided that I was at a dead end, they were basically capping me on what I was making and what I,
Now, capping, that's of course, Prime always claims, no, that's not it. Because, I mean, every driver who has felt like they've been capped
my dispatcher's telling me he can only make me so much money per week, blah, blah, blah. And I'm seeing, and I'm hearing it from other drivers at other companies. I'm seeing it for myself by them showing it to me. And I'm going, I want that. So
Which was more money.
I want more money, and I've paid my time.
Right.
At that time I owned my truck.
Right.
I paid my time.
Right.
It's time to go see if I can handle it with the big boys.
Right. And another issue that you had was you had several students that damaged your truck while you were sleeping. And you did not like Prime's response to that, did you?
I'm going to tell you what. Prime hired them to come to work for that company,
right,
but put them on my truck expecting me to pay them, and then when they damage the vehicle, they're not going to pay for none of the damages?
Right.
BS.
Right. So the basically the three reasons why you left Prime were you and Landry first got along with each other very well. And then something shifted.
Yeah, he started drinking the Prime Kool-Aid.
Well, okay, we're not going to be bashing Prime. We actually appreciate Prime very much.
Do not get me wrong. As a starter company, Prime done me an awesome job, and I've got a retirement waiting on me to turn 65.
Okay.
No, they're a starter company.
Okay. And
Landry as a person,
great
probably
guy.
a nice guy, heck of a dude. Hey, I got to support him a little bit. He likes my football team just as well as I do.
Oh yeah, he was named. He was named after. Yeah.
But once he started drinking the Kool-Aid of you got to do it this way, nah, I'm not listening.
Okay, so all right, so there was a little bit of rift between you and Landry, and then you felt that you were being capped.
Mm-hmm.
So now you and I have actually compared our settlements from this year versus last year, and we have discovered that on average,
I'm on pace to double or at least 1.5 times more than I did at Prime last year.
Okay, and which company are we driving for now?
I'm at Landstar.
Okay. No, we are at Landstar.
Yeah.
Okay. And what is the differences between Prime and Landstar as an owner-operator?
I would honestly have to say the freedom and at Prime, they handed it to you in a basket and said, "This is what you're doing."
Right.
Where at Landstar, they give you a choice.
Right.
They give you options.
Right.
You have two. I'm just throwing a number out here. Monday's board showed 27,000 loads that I could pick from. If I was near any one of them, I could take any one of them I wanted.
Right. Now you do have to call the broker.
I got to communicate
to make sure that the load is still available. Okay. So now when we say that we have, done 1.5 to 2 times the amount of income of Prime versus Landstar, we're actually saying that we had 2 trucks at Prime. We did. We had 2 trucks at Prime, and if you take my income at Prime and Dallas's income at Prime per week, okay, we are still doubling that income, 1.5 to 2 times that income with only 1 truck as a team versus 2 team trucks. Correct? Okay? And at Prime we both had truck payments, and we do have a truck payment here. Okay? Now obviously we don't have 2 truck payments anymore, so that kind of helps with the additional income. Correct? That helps with the additional income because we're not paying out $8,000 a month in truck payments for 2 trucks. Our truck payment, to be honest, our truck payment and insurance is $4,000 a month. Okay, but I know that you went solo first because I didn't come to Landstar until January. Didn't actually get on your truck till February.
3 months later. 3 months after I did.
But your first full month was December with Landstar. And I don't mind telling people, how much did you bring home?
Bring home? $22,000.
Okay, and how much did you actually gross?
$27,000.
Okay, and
and that's with no truck payment at all.
Because we had Ghost at the time.
And I had, because
you already had
I already had the truck paid off. and all I had to do was pay the basic insurance and maintain fuel and keep repairs down to a minimum, which at that time, it was in the winter time, I wasn't doing a whole lot of repairs.
Right.
Because I didn't want to be down, so I kept running.
Okay, but there was some repairs that didn't spring up until late February, early May.
Pause that for a second.
So hold on.